Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? Well, I did a live show today because I was out voting. Yes, we had voting going on in the neighborhood today, and I think it's very important to vote. And I found out in super aging, this is for 65 and older. I found out in super aging that senior citizens we're a big, strong voting block. You may laugh at us because we walk a little slower. We don't drive as fast as we could. We used to. Takes a long time for me to come out of parking space. But guess what? I can vote you in or out of office. Yes, I can. Yes, we do. And so to the seniors that are voting, yes, we still got some power. And then there's a whole bunch of baby boomers. That would be you, baby boomers. But it's still some war babies still left, and we still go and vote. We got the war babies, the baby boomers. Who else do we have in between? It's another group in between. Let me watch how I take off these glasses. The whole thing just fell apart. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm just excited about where we are in our book because we're talking about avoidance. Yes, we are. What to avoid? We are avoiding those people and those entities and those statements and those doctors and businesses that have a stigma going on about aging. See, this is what I ask my students. All you have to do is ask them this: at what age would you like to die? That stop people. I say, oh, you don't want to live to be my age. Okay, no problem. Just pick your age, and this controls this. So pick your age so you can go and leave the earth. But some people want to stay here as long as they can. They got to stay here and get some work done. You got to stay here and do something. So if you don't want to stay here, then you want to just pop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Oh, that's good. All of us get our turn to do that. I had my turn. Everybody had their turn. But then you still got to live. And there's no need of you talking about the people who are older. Why do you talk about older people? I ask my students that. Why do you rush past me in the store? Why do you grunt? That only in the United States. Everywhere else in the world, people look on seniors with reverence. That we're somebody, that we have wisdom. The gray hair means a lot. That we might know something they don't know. They want to sit at our feet. We're the elders. We're the elder community is very prominent around the world, except in the United States. We got a lot of young people who just throw us away. They don't want to hear what we have to say. But because what is the young people? Well, we changed the world when we marched with the Atlanta Student Movement. Yes, young people are fearless. Yes, we are. We're fearless when we get this age too, 65 and older. Yes, we are. We're still a voting bloc. We're still reading, writing, doing arithmetic. we still can make something happen. You got 20 years. What are you going to do with those 20 years? You see? And so the word that from super aging is avoidance. We want to avoid anything that ages or that suggests that we are aging. We know. Listen, you're born to die. Once you figure out, you might want to tell some of these youngins that they're going to die. I don't think they think so. They don't think they're going to die. Nobody talks about dying. Like we're going to live forever. We're going to be young forever. We're young and we got bouncing and behaving hair. We got our breasts stay up. We don't have to pull them all up like the rest of us. That's all right. Just keep living. That's all we're saying. 65 and older is saying, darling, darling, darling. You don't have to know. You don't have to talk to us. Don't talk to us. Because you don't need to talk to them if they don't want to talk to you. Let them youngins stay right there because you were young once. They'll find out. What you need to do is find your tribe. 65 and older, this is your tribe right here. We need some more of our tribe. We need some subscribers. Need some people to write some comments. Go get your tribe. Share this video. Get you some 65 and older so we can talk about what we're going to do. What are we going to do? What's the plan for us? What is our health plan? I'm actually contemplating buying some tennis shoes. I don't own any. I need the tennis shoes so I can walk, I think. So I can go to the gym. I told you my AARP United Healthcare, I signed up correctly. If you have not signed up, I don't care if you say, well, I've had them for 20 years. Well, you could be a dummy like me. I've had them for 20 years. and not talk to them on the phone, and I found out that I don't have to pay all that money I've been paying. Okay, call these people before the 7th. What we on today, the 5th? Yes. You need to call people and find out. Call your insurance companies. Call your insurance companies. At 65 and older, listen, go ahead and tell your age and just be fine with it. I don't want to tell how old I am. Well, baby, some of this is going to tell it. So you might as well tell it and be fine with it. You know, I do this. This is my biblical fox. All right? Be fine with it. Now you say, well, I don't want to comb my hair. Why? You're going to have stuff growing down in there. I comb my hair and wash my hair under the wig. I do. You got to do that. It makes the scalp feel better. I got teeth problems. So do I. I don't have any teeth over here. Look how this is sunk in. All that's going on. Oh, it's over here. I'm sorry. It's so much going on in my mouth. That hadn't stopped me. I got a dental appointment. You said, I don't have any insurance. So you need to go to the free clinic and get something done. Because when this is rotten, something happens in your heart. The teeth and the heart go together. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you about Georgianne. I just take Georgianne. Because all this right here is dropping something in your system. What are you taking? I told you I don't take any medicine. I only do, I guess I can tell you about vitamins. A lot of vitamins. And a lot of junk. Somebody pray for me. Probably the only reason why I'm still on the earth because my grandmama and granddad and some ancestors prayed for me. But I want you to, do something about your health. Get on your own health kick. Why are you taking 25 pills? Why do you have something that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Find out about the Monday pill. What caused that? What did the Tuesday pill cause? What caused it? Is it something you can do to take away from it? Maybe they said, well, if I walk more, I don't have to take, my cholesterol will go down. Well, damn it, I said it. Walk. Find something on that list that will make it go down. If you instead of taking 25 pills at the end, you're only taking 15. If instead of taking 15 pills, you're only taking 10. Some of that is stress. Oh my God. Why are we stressed out? You're not going to work. Why are you stressed out 65? Is it children? Is it the money? Is it the what? What is it got you stressed out at 65? Well, I don't have enough money. I got to go get a job. Instead of getting a job, can you make you a job? Can you find something to sell that's yours? Go get you an LLC. It's about $90 and start you a business. I need somebody to come help me. I really do. Start your business. And what is it that you have that you could sell? Like all this stuff up here. There's somebody to buy it. All this up here. Over my head. So if you know it's up here like this, I could just sell. I could sit here and sell all of this. And somebody will buy it. My friend has gone out of business, by the way. Robert Barber, after 40 years, Step Up has gone out of business. I think I got this from Step Up. I really do. I did. Did I get this from Step Up? I think so. Anyway, I got a lot of good things from him. Over on Cheshire Bridge. I called him. He hasn't called me back. I want to know what he got over there. Do I need to go get one more thing? I'm talking to you all about getting rid of things. I'm trying to figure out what Robert Barber got over there that I need. I got a sofa. I got to have a sofa. And I got to call him and ask him, does he have one? Just save one for me. That's so crazy. Anyway, 65. Let's talk about avoiding. You need to avoid those groups that sit around. If you sit around and talk about how sick you are, if you're in a group like that, the whole group is going to be sick. It's so depressing. Oh my God. I have people that, I don't talk to people on the phone that they start talking about all their stuff unless I try to lift them up. You do have to try to lift people up. But if they want to call me, I don't have any people call me and tell me about all this going on. And let me say this. We do get depressed. We know we're going to die. We're closer to the death. But if you wait and talk about being close to the death instead of stopping and talk about being closer to living, then you're going to be depressed. You know? You're going to be depressed. Isn't this pretty? I put it on top of all my stuff today. It's just pretty. It's so pretty what I have on today. I like it. And the earrings are just gorgeous. Look at these earrings. What kind of stone is this? I have to ask. I wear Karen Roach's stuff. Beautiful. I don't know what Bridget's person is. Alchemy. Somebody. Anyway. Listen, people. When you're 65 and older, according to this book, there's something called superaging. The word we're on now is avoidance. And we got to avoid those groups that all they talk about is gloom and doom. Don't you have people that call you and you see the number come up, you don't even want to take that call because it's going to be about doom and gloom. Do not answer the phone. Find a time to find something you can read to them that's going to help them. All right? Get something going with you and invite them to your live and glow. All right? Get them out of that. Let that be your project, maybe. Kindness is wonderful. Helping, because giving is receiving. Right? So just give to people. Give some energy. Give some love. Give some kindness. Give some clothes. Give some food. Start you a garden. Start you something, a sharing situation. I told you to go ahead and order that. If you're from a small place, you're in some place they call country here in the United States, or you out in the backwoods somewhere, and you can't get anywhere. Or maybe you're in a situation you got one card, and that card goes somewhere and it goes without you. But the mail does come. And they have something called Uber. Uber will come out there. Lyft will come out there. Because they make more money when they come to these places. I used to be a Lyft driver, so I know. You want somewhere way out. Because you get the money right away. All right? On the card that you got in your house that you haven't used. Now, how do you get Uber? You got to get it on the phone. I told you to get rid of that free phone. Didn't I tell you? No, I didn't. I said, save the free phone for the kids. But on the side, you get you a real phone that you can use as a computer. And then you go to your church, wherever you go, and get them to start a computer class in the church. And you be in charge of the computer class in the church. And you get your cousin, or your nephew, or your niece to come teach the computer class. And you give them some kind of meal or some kind of card, a Visa card with $25 on it, or it's Chick-fil-A. Find out what they like, ask them what they really like and what would they do it for, and get some basics going on how to use your new telephone, how to get Wi-Fi on the phone, how to get Uber on the phone, and Amazon.com on the phone. Let's start right there. All right? Because you can order some things to lift yourself up. If you're somewhere where you can't get to the store, or you somewhere where you can't get the things, like today I was trying to find something. When they do those ads, steal.com, I go to Amazon.com. I do. And see if I can find that same thing and order it. All right? Avoid the pitfalls of people talking about default aging. Avoid. Since the word is avoidance, let's talk about what we're going to avoid. We're going to avoid anything that's negative. Yes, we are. We're going to avoid doctors who say, well, you don't need to do that anymore. How old are you now? What? I got 20 years. I need to do everything that they doing. Treat me like a 45-year-old. Check my everything. Don't tell me, well, you don't need to check anymore. because they count down. Well, you such and such an age. So what? Who made that determination? You don't know how long I'm gonna live. Give me the same services you give the 45-year-old. I got at least 20 years. If you're 75 and watching this, you got at least 10. And you don't have to count them down. You might have more than that. But let's go with 10. I'm going to give everybody 10 years. 65, you got 10 years. 75, you got 10 years. 85, you got 10 years. What you going to do with those 10 years? All right? So you said, ooh, somebody 85. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Ooh. I sound like Tony Gaskin now. Ooh. Ask Mrs. Hill. She's 99. And looking good. 100, I'm sorry. 100. Walking, talking, breathing. Ask Mr. Moore. 100. Stop talking about people living longer. In their right mind. All right? Clothed with a reasonable portion of health. I say that that's a black thing, so I'm going to go ahead and say it again. I want to be clothed in my right mind with a reasonable portion of health. Let me spread it to the other nationalities. Take it over in England, take it in Ireland, take it up in Canada. All right? I need for you all to say the same thing because we need to all say the same thing. What did I tell you? This controls this. I want to be clothed in my right mind with a reasonable portion of health. Okay. Super aging. So, we're going to avoid all that negative talk. We're going to avoid all that. We're going to avoid those doctors who don't believe that we got any time. They want to tell us, oh, well, you're a certain age now. We want to avoid any groups of people who are not talking the same way we're talking. We're going to avoid all those people. We're going to avoid those groups of people who say, well, you can't do that. What you mean you're going to run? Let me tell you what hurt me. Let's talk about Georgianne. I wanted to run for office. You can't run for office with the numbers that I have behind my name. Oh, no. Not in these United States. You all are crucifying Joe Biden. And Trump is right behind him, 77. But you don't like the number 8. The number 8 means, oh, hell no. Yes, I said it. If you 80, you better go get your grave, get your own shovel, dig a grave, and get the hell in it. That's how Americans think about 80-year-olds. They do. Try to tell somebody you 80. And don't try to have a boyfriend. Oh, Lord. And the boyfriend, it don't get one younger because he ain't going nowhere with you 80. 80 ain't he nowhere. 70, he might take you somewhere. 80, over. So that's a whole nother story. That's a R.C. Blake's, Tony Gaskin. They're hardly initiated. They'll take that story on. I'm trying to say to you, what the number is has nothing to do with who you are. I have a friend, Dr. Kenneth Boltner, psychologist, psychiatrist, Harvard, all of that. And he sent me a note today. And in one of his notes, he said, don't sit down too long. It's very difficult to get up. The longer you sit, the harder it is to get up. Listen to me, 65. The longer you sit, the harder it is to get up. The longer you go into default aging, the longer you join with people who are not in your tribe, the longer you spend time and wasting time, not enjoying life, the longer you do all that, that's the same as the longer you sit, the harder it is to get up. Get up! Get up! You over there in England, get up. Go walk in the fields. Get up. Go downtown. Go do something. You say, well, with people in these large cities, like we're in Atlanta. So people in Atlanta don't go see Atlanta because we're in Atlanta. People in Paris, they don't go to the Eiffel Tower. People in London, they don't go to the bridge. They've seen all that. 65, visit your own city. Because it's changed. Because you've been working. You've been toiling. You've been checking in somewhere. You've been concentrating on something. All that is over now. It's a new city. Every one of you who live somewhere that's big and people come and visit, it's new. Chicago is new. It's new places to go. Find them. My brother retired from Gary Steelworks, and he loves Chicago. It's a new Chicago for Vincent. He and Sarah, they go visit new places. They're new place. You haven't seen those places. How could you see them? You've been working. You retired from Delta Airlines. Okay, get on the airplane. What does it cost you? $0. I think it costs you nothing but time. That's all it costs. Get on the airplane. Go see something. That includes me. I retired from Delta Airlines. I just haven't been able to get on the airplane. So now here's my reason why. What's your reason why? One, I was ill for so long. And secondly, you got to have stamina to go and sit out there and wait to see if you're going to get on an airplane. Thirdly, you got to look and get the flights together and see if those flights, how they look. But trust me, that's my daughter would do all of that. If I say, Evelyn, your mother is going to take a trip. Trust me, Evelyn will find me a flight that I can go out there and get on as close as it can. And she'll give me options. I just haven't done it. When I say I want to go to Dubai, she will get that together. I don't have to worry about it. I just haven't done it. And I have those options. But I'm not sitting over here aging like you are. I'm not in the default aging. I'm a busy woman. I'm down to my last 3 classes to do the grade papers. I'm on the final now. I finally got all the other stuff done. Now I'm doing the final assignment. Y'all pray for me. I gotta get my grades in. Once I get my grades in, I don't know where I want to go. I want to go sit by some water. You see, when you're 65, you can just say, "What? I think I wanna go sit by some water. I think I want to go to Central Park. I think it's snow up there, but I just want to walk through there in the daytime. I think I want to go to San Francisco and look at the bridge. Okay? I think I just want to go to Rio. Maybe I'll go to Las Vegas and see Usher. Come on, 65. If you're over in England, you want to say, I think I can go to Spain. Let me just run over to France, see what they're doing. You see, let me go to Germany and look for some people. There's some good food in Germany. Oh, the food is delicious. They can cook over there. And then I think I want me a French pastry. I think I'll just fly and go get it. I had Lavon. I don't know where she is. But I remember when I worked for Delta, I did a pass for her. You know, they treated me so bad. I don't want to talk about Delta Airlines anymore because it's good and bad. But when I was at my clerical days, because that's all I could ever do was be clerical until I got with a master's degree. But I had a child. It was Rowene Allison in the law department. I said, Georgianne, you have a child. Swallow, go to work. I did. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I can be like I am now. And so anyway, I remember Lavon went to Paris for the weekend. Left on Friday. Got there on Friday or Saturday morning, however the days go. Had a good day, went all over town, stayed up, got the next flight out Sunday, and came right back. Slept all the way back. That's the way to live. I've done stuff like that. That's the way to live. What is your way to live? What are you doing to live? Live, people. Let's try these glasses. They only last. They might fall today, Bridget. They might fall. I'm not sure. It's trying to fall. They're trying to fall. Woo. Lord. Anyway. I love you. I like doing this right here. I hope I say something or said something to get you out of that slump you in. Go order something for yourself. You know, oh, wait a minute, smelling good. You know, you don't have to say, well, I can't afford the colognes and I want to smell good. Buy oils. Because when you put the oil on, white people don't like to buy oil. They say, oh, it's too oily, too oily. You might get some of them scales off your skin. Try a little oil, okay? And just put a little bit on. Put some oil on your skin and smell good. That oil will stay with you all day long. You just walk around and love yourself. That's what I've been trying to get you to do. Take yourself on a date. Love yourself. When the last time you dated yourself? When the last time you told yourself you loved yourself? Getting old without getting older without getting old. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.